Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. This is a roundup of our showdown this weekend. We went 15-2-1, so 15 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Brutal matchmaking, only playing Ruby players and above. The game that I lost was to a guy I matched 3 times. I think he's a Ruby 1 player. Yeah, the less said about his playstyle, the better. We might get into that more as the video goes on. One of the games I'm going to show you is a comeback game that I had that I played really well to come back in against someone abusing the crossing and heading. We'll quickly show you the rewards I got. I think it's this. So you can see the rewards there. This is what we got. This, if you lose a game, you don't get the free showdown pack. I don't know if you lose 2 if you lose a showdown pack. Okay, so this is me opening the packs. These are the deluxe packs, I think. I don't think I've even looked at this, but I don't think these skins are actually. I need to actually look at that Martinez. So we've got a Elegance, Legendary. We got a Lataro, Personal. Obviously, as well, you get the 50 million CP, you get the 15 million RP. So these packs, for deluxe packs, were okay. Got our showdown packs now. We had 2 of these. 2 epics, pretty bad. And then the second one, 1 epic and 2 rare. So we got, honestly, really screwed with the skins. They weren't very good. Let me have a look at this Martinez skin quickly. Not bad, to be fair. 4-star shot power is a pretty good stat. What is Martinez? It's Sledgehammer. The problem is this Sledgehammer is literally a useless skill. Mbappe has Ultra on it, and you hit a full power shot, it is not going up. The skill just doesn't work, and just doesn't do enough. But yeah, 15-1. We're going to show you one of the big matches we had. Is it this game? Okay, so this guy had Sorloth, Havertz, McTominay, Thuram, Casemiro, Bissett, Van Ven, but more the Havertz and Sorloth. I knew what I was getting into with this guy. He was going to abuse the meta to a T. I keep seeing a few dumb comments, by the way, on the video saying, why are you complaining about the game? Why are you being negative about the game? I'm actually considering the state of the meta. It's genuinely up there for the worst meta I've ever seen in a football game. I'm pretty positive about this game. And the fact I keep talking about the potential, see there, straight away we knew what this guy was going to do. I'm ready for it. He's just going to cut back and try and abuse the cross, and it's awful. So bear in mind, I know exactly what this guy wants to do, and I'm still going to struggle to mark it. I was saying, yeah, the fact I keep putting content out of this game, I'm trying to stream it, promote it. I like this game and keep talking about the potential the game's got. I want this game to be good. I want this game to succeed. I'm not putting these videos out there because keeper movement there was good. I hate keeper movement on football games, but it's good keeper movement by him. Yeah, UFL literally commented on one of my videos where I talked about issues. I didn't talk about them and just go crazy. I see there again, you guys trying to cut back, do it. I'm trying to address the issues and present them so strikers, if they don't know about them, can work on them. And if they do know about them, it just puts more pressure on them to fix them. We all want the game to be... That's crazy, by the way, that this guy won that. We all want the game to be the best it can be. I'm no different in that. I'm not talking about these issues just to moan for the sake of it. Honestly, if I didn't believe in the game, with the way the meta and the gameplay is, I would have just quit this game. But I believe in it. I think strikers incorrect communicating. They're clearly watching videos. I've seen them comment on others. They comment on mine. They're trying to address it. It's good. I have faith in them. I'm sticking with them. I'm hoping this... Look at this, man. People say don't be negative when this is the type of goals you conceded. There's literally... He's got Rudiger next to him. There's no reason for anyone to cross that. It's just awful. The crossing heading's shocking. But yeah, so I think it's honestly dumb when people say I don't want to watch your videos because you've been negative. It's not... Honestly, there are issues in video games with communities, but I can understand why people are upset with the game mode. The other one that I keep getting not keep getting, I see a few people say it, majority don't say it, is saying, oh, what are you moaning about? Your, what you call it, play style is just as bad as these. Have Messi and Mbappe on the wing for crying out loud. If all I wanted to do was abuse the cross and heading, I'd have a Rockadere and Havertz like a lot of the Premier Division players do. My play style is genuinely, considering what this meta is, hindering me and making it hard for me to win games. I'm trying to play a nice play style. I'm trying to play a play style that I like. I think the only thing that you could argue I use a lot of is the chip through balls, but you pretty much have to use the chip through balls to build up, otherwise you can't really do much. This is the meta I'm playing against. I don't do this stuff. And at the end of the day, if people want to do it, that's their choice. I can say I think it's toxic, I think it's playing like a rat. Doesn't mean they have to change how they play. I've never said that. But I'm still entitled to an opinion on it. Do I use crossing and heading a bit? Yeah. If people just completely leave it unmarked to allow me to go down the line and cross it, or they're marking the dribbling, of course I'm going to go for it. Just threw me again, the keeper movement there. But I'm trying to play a way that I enjoy, and I think long term will help me be better at the game. But how can someone... I don't get how any of you can sit and watch this. Just watch this play style. Switch. Turn back. Switch. Turn back. Switch. Knock down. How can anybody watch that and defend it and say it's being negative, trying to call it out and say it's a bad meta? I just don't get it. The person that I lost to this weekend, I played and drew 4-all against him. And I said in one of my videos about just a weirdo how he plays. It's like this guy, but on another level, just literally just pure AI defending, absolutely spamming the knockdowns. It's so toxic and awful to play against, just absolutely abusing. That's the other thing that annoys me. The heading and crossing, the reason it's so good is because effectively the game's, got a bug, a glitch with the lock-on system. It doesn't work. So they're just abusing a bug and exploiting that on a video game. This guy does it to the max. And then I played the loss I had. I matched him again after drawing against him 4-all. I lost 3-1, and in the 60th minute, he started time wasting. By time wasting, I mean literally going to his defenders, heading it to his keeper. He did that for 30 minutes of a game. You can basically not get the ball off someone if they want to time waste it. I was playing pretty bad this game. I think I was getting a bit fed up at the play style and struggling. But yeah, if someone really wants to time waste, it is really hard to do much on this game. You can't really get the ball back off anyone remotely good. That's just the state of the game at this point, unfortunately. I think his guy does a crazy header. Yeah, Van de Ven's done well there. Van de Ven's probably the best centre-back in the game. Maybe Van Dijk, I just don't know about the pace. Anyway, he messaged... I beat him actually later on. I matched the guy who I'd lost to in Showdown for a third time. And I beat him 3-1. So he beat me. We drew 4-all. He beat me 3-1. I beat him 3-1. In the game I matched him, I don't ever time waste. But the only time I would ever time waste is if there's like a goal in the game and there's a few minutes left. Which I think is fair enough. That's pretty normal. Like the last couple of minutes of a game, why am I going to attack when I'm 1 goal up? But I think there's a big difference with doing it. That switch is just crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. That's a thing. This play style, man alive. I don't get how people have fun doing that relentlessly all game. Anyway, the guy, I recognised him. I knew he just headed the ball back to his keeper and just played like an absolute weirdo. And time wasted against me. I went 3-1 up and just time wasted against him the whole second half. I attacked a little bit. I didn't just go back to my keeper. But there was no way that I was going to... This was a nice goal by me, by the way. Good dribbling. And I timed the pass pretty well. I was pretty pleased with that goal. That was a good goal under the composure at 2-0 down in a showdown match. Yeah, the guy messaged me afterwards saying GG. I just put lol. It wasn't a GG when I've done that, but I think very well deserved based on what he'd done to me before and his playstyle in general. He starts messaging me, having a go at me, saying that it was toxic and childish me calling him a weirdo and calling out his playstyle on one of my videos. I'm intrigued. The guy's playstyle was honestly even worse than this guy's. Do you think it's bad and unfair of me when I play against someone just doing this the whole game to call it out and say it's toxic? I don't. And I don't, honestly, if everyone in the comments said that's not fair, Zell, I wouldn't agree with them. But I know a lot of you hate this playstyle and you're getting fed up with it and think it's killing the game. And you'll agree with me. Anyway, he said something about the only reason he time wasted for the last 30 minutes was because he respects me and thought if he didn't, he would lose. I just said, honestly, it's embarrassing. It's just pathetic. It just ruins the game. It's just an awful gaming experience for someone. I don't think California even wins that. And we were talking a bit, and I was just saying, look, you're not improving yourself by doing this. When the patch comes, it's going to make you worse at the game. It's toxic. It's awful. People doing this type of stuff ruins the game. This was a great. Oh no, it was the one after I scored. Actually, I did a really good goal later on. A bit of creative with the little dinks. Van der Ven, man, so good. Anyway, he was saying that it's just a video game. It's really childish, toxic of me. And I was saying the fact it's just a video game and you're playing like that, sat there time wasting just to try and get some rewards on a video game says a lot. Haaland, man, what a goal. The finesse is the best shot in the game, by the way. You need to be using it a lot. A lot of these videos where I'm just talking, discussing, I show my gameplay over there so you can see how I play. You can try pick up some stuff. This is a really effective way of playing. Passing into the striker's feet, take a touch, then finesse it into the corner. Not many people move the keeper to cover it either. And it's a very easy way to score. I said to him that when someone, because he said like, who are you to tell me how I'm allowed to play? And I said, that's not the point. You can play how you want, just as I'm entitled to say what I want and call out what I think's a toxic playstyle. If I think a playstyle is awful and I hate playing against it and I think it's killing the game, I'm entitled to call it out. Literally, some people watch me play and say it's toxic and stuff, where it's not even 10% of what you play in the Premier Division. A lot of the Premier Division players that I play literally have acknowledged when they play against me and say that I play a nice style and don't abuse the crossing and heading. These are the top players in the game. What was I going to say? Yeah, he said to me that he's respectful to being nice. This was nice play by me. Watch this. Look at that little knockdown. That's actually quite creative because I knew as soon as I went there that Pellegrini was there, that he was going to go to him. Thought knock it down, head it. I was pretty pleased with that goal. I thought I was quite creative, a bit different. What was I going to say? Yeah, he said that I was toxic and didn't show him respect. My opinion, and I said this to him, was that respect has to be earned. I said that I'll generally always start being respectful with someone, but if I play someone and they're playing this sort of play style, I'm already going to have my back up a bit. Yeah, I time wasted the last few minutes against this guy. One, I'm a goal up. There's a few minutes left, and two, the guy's play style, like, geez, man, just the knockdown abusing Havertz and Sorloth. What was I going to say? I don't think you guys want to sit and watch the rest of that. I said that I'm not going to respect someone who plays like that and then spends the last 30 minutes of the game time wasting against me. And I feel like Showdown just brings so much toxicity in the way people play, how desperate they are to win. Like, I'm just trying to improve at the game, play a play style that have fun. Yeah, I cross a little bit and stuff, but I'm trying to just do something that I want this game to be fun and be the best game it can be. Literally, after I just lost 3-1, the next game I went 2-0 up against a guy. I scored a goal where I crossed it because he was AI defending and then he had two men there just completely covering me, cutting inside to dribble. So I went down the line and just dinked it in because he completely left it open. I scored. And then I got a goal afterwards where I dribbled around four men or something, then finessed it in. Really nice dribbling goal. So just a very good goal. Can't moan about abusing the meta or heading. And then the guy the guy had some tall man out wide. He went down the wing and cut back to try switch it. I knew what he was trying to do. I marked the switch with my fullback. And it was just like he just gave up and he just ran out of play, paused it, and then just put his pad down. And so I was thinking, is the guy having a sulk just because he's going to get beat? And it was 2-0, and I scored a few. I was just literally just messing around practicing finesse angles because, like, it's not very often that I can actually sit and practice in a game because all my matches are against really high ranked people. So, like, while the guy's just AFK and put his pad down, I just scored a few finesses. And the guy, all he wanted to do was switch and do the crossing bear. That's what he was trying to do, and I marked it and he didn't like it. I was 2-0 up, 10 minutes in, and he just had his pad down the rest of the game. Anyway, I go into the UFL Discord, and I see this guy's moaning about something else, about the matchmaking and stuff in the Discord. I called him out and said, "You're moaning about this, but you're being toxic and time and just wasting people's time putting your pad down. That's toxic to me." And then you're crying about other people. Um, he said he started lying and saying I did it because I had 50 ping, not him, not me, as in he said he had 50 ping. He said that I come against someone who all they wanted to do is run down the line and cross it with Mbappe. You deserved it. I was like, mate, I did one cross to Mbappe and then scored a really nice dribbling goal, and then you tried to start crossing it, and I marked it, and then you had a sulk. And then he said I'm a clown for time wasting for scoring goals against someone that's AFK. I was literally just trying to practice the finesses in an environment, in a game environment where I could. What do you guys think? Do you think someone who's trying to cross and head it, but then can't because it gets marked and they know they're going to get beaten, they just put their pad down to have a sulk? Do you think that's a reasonable thing to do? And then think they say it's toxic that someone scored goals against the AFK? I don't know. I just think it's some of the stuff I see on this game, the way people play, the experience you get, it's awful. And I'm getting really tired of how people play. I'm really hoping that this meta gets fixed in the next couple of weeks. Until then, we have to persevere with it. Nice to get another 15 wins in Showdown. Nice to win that game. That looked pretty tough at 1.2-0 down. The boys go on, another 15 wins in Showdown. Hope you guys do well. Let me know if there's any specific videos you guys want to see. Appreciate you all. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.